Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Colleen Ballinger's #1 complaint, and that is being pregnant. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, before we get into the video, I do need to place a trigger warning for fertility issues and brief mention of child loss. Not in any detail or anything like that, but if those are hard for you to listen to, I totally understand. You can see my next video, but if you're in a place where you would like to listen, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so as we know, I've done some recent videos on Colleen. They're not very well received by her fans and stans, but I don't really care. So I'm here to make another one. I came across this post on Reddit, and I think that it rings true to, anyone that can admit from a neutral stance that they've watched a lot of her content would know that one of her top complaints has and still is being pregnant.
Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
I would rather shit in my hands and clap.
And she was complaining for a long time, after Flynn. Oh, I hated pregnancy. I don't like it. Everything bad. And then she got pregnant again and had the twins, and now she's complaining again. Now, before I show you the video, I want to say, I know that a lot of her audience is younger, but let's talk about the people that aren't younger that are watching her. I think that, first of all, the fact that she became a mom blogger after saying that she wasn't going to be a mom blogger is just the biggest way to be a hypocrite. And I don't want to hear the argument of, oh, she was a YouTuber, she has to show her children. No, she doesn't. We've gone down that path before. But the adults that are watching her, whether it's men or women, okay, don't get me wrong, because there are men who are in a relationship and maybe their significant other, cannot conceive, or they're going through a hard time. So men have some of the same emotions when it comes to going through struggles like that too. So I don't want to discount and say it's only women. But when she comes out and is constantly complaining about what pregnancy did to her body, how she hated it, how it gave her body dysmorphia, how it was just misery, the entire time pretty much, it comes off as extremely upsetting, and it can be very triggering to a lot of people. Going through infertility, child loss, IVF, there are so many issues surrounding people conceiving. And I just find it to be harmful to her fan base. And first of all, some of her fan base, it doesn't even apply to them, but then there's others that could be really hurt by her words. And I find this so often with YouTubers where their self-awareness just depletes to nothing if they have any at all. But for someone like her to constantly sit on her channel and act like she is a spokesperson for women, she is in touch with the struggles that people go through, and she's just here to, talk about it all. And then to see her be this way, I think that Colleen's a big hypocrite, if I'm gonna just, cut to the chase here. But this is gonna be a short video. Let's look at this shit.
For a while, and everyone said the same thing to me when they found out that I was pregnant with twins. Everyone says, oh, such a blessing. Does this look like a blessing to you? It's a blessing, it is, but this was miserable. This was so miserable.
So as you can see, she is just, she's trying to do this, you know, comedic aspect of it, but it's not funny. You know, maybe her preteen audience found it funny because they're young and they don't get it, which is one thing, but it's not funny. And for a compliment to be delivered and then it be, you know, shut down by her, and I know that she didn't say this to anyone's face, but you have to have a little bit more awareness than that. There are literally people who either can't get pregnant or go through child loss or spend all of their savings on IVF and fertility treatments, and sometimes those aren't, you know, guaranteed to work. So I just found this to be so distasteful. She's always complaining on TikTok about breastfeeding and pregnancy and what it did to her body. It's like just a constant cycle at this point. I don't think that she'll ever stop. And would I be surprised at all if she came in a few months and said that she was pregnant again? No, because she just, you know, obviously it wasn't that bad for her if she is having more children. You know, like one of the comments on the Reddit I want to read. Someone said, doesn't she realize there are millions of people trying to get pregnant and trying to conceive, but because of infertility or other reasons, they aren't able to? And she had an unfortunate miscarriage that left her traumatized, but months later was pregnant with twins. Is that not a blessing? She even got pregnant again within 2.5 months of her unfortunate event. Many people take a lot of time to get pregnant again. I agree pregnancy is extremely hard, but what if her kids ever come across this video of her saying it wasn't a blessing or it was hell? Someone said, to be fair, most comedy stand-up shows are comedians talking about themselves, but unlike complaining, they poke fun at themselves where she just complains. Pregnancy is hard, but when you literally eat like garbage, zero self-care, and do nothing to strengthen or prepare your body for pregnancy, you have to ask yourself some hard questions. I mean, she had the first 2 years after Flynn was born to work on strengthening her body in preparation for another pregnancy, but she's so GD lazy. Someone else said, oh great, let's give a whole group of young girls body image issues. Lovely. There's some other people sharing their own experiences. I won't be reading their comments, but I will link this down below if you guys are interested to go check it out, just to hear directly from, you know, people that have gone through these struggles. It's very sensitive and it's very difficult, and I cannot believe the minute level of self-awareness that Colleen has, along with many other family vloggers. But the things that they complain about are so many times sensitive for a large part of the population. Fertility struggles are a real thing, and it's not something that, you know, anyone needs to be ashamed of or feel like they're the odd one out. And because of people like her and the size platform that she has, unfortunately, she has a voice. Her voice is loud. And that's why it's important to talk about things like this. And, you know, places like Reddit give people a platform where they can share their stories and feel heard. And I hope that my little channel can be a part of that as well. So either way, I know this was a quick video, but for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.